explorers of the universe. This is Maya Cat, back with another episode of my astrology blog, where we unravel mysteries big and small. Today, we're diving into the magic of the new moon of August 23, 2025. This is no flamboyant eclipse or dramatic celestial showdown. This is the quiet, meticulous arrival of the new moon in Virgo, a moment cloaked in earth-toned wisdom and understated power. Discover how this celestial event will change your life and embrace the unpredictable. As always, I've brought along my brilliant co-host, Brian, to guide us through the magic of Uranus transit. So grab your favorite drink, or maybe a snack, and let him whisk you away. Brian, take the wheel.
Thanks, Maya. You always set the stage beautifully. Now let's explore how these cosmic movements will ripple through our lives, and what they mean for the bigger picture. The new moon of August 23, 2025. A cosmic whisper in Virgo's garden, an invitation to order, refinement, and quiet revolution. On August 23, 2025, the sky will hold its breath as the sun and moon embrace in the 0th degree of Virgo, a precise poetic conjunction that marks the birth of a new lunar cycle. This is no flamboyant eclipse or dramatic celestial showdown. This is the quiet, meticulous arrival of the new moon in Virgo, a moment cloaked in earth-toned wisdom and understated power. It's the universe handing you a clipboard, a clean notebook, and a perfectly sharpened pencil. Not with judgment, but with gentle encouragement. Let's get things in order, shall we? Virgo, ruled by Mercury, is the zodiac's eternal analyst, the one who notices the smudge on the glass, the typo in the third paragraph, and the subtle shift in your mood before you've even named it. This new moon doesn't roar, it hums. It doesn't demand grand gestures, it asks for one small, intentional step forward. It's the gardener who weeds at dawn, not for applause, but because the garden deserves to thrive. Under this lunation, the cosmos invites us into a sacred dance of service, to ourselves, to our work, to the quiet systems that hold our lives together. This is a time to refine routines, recalibrate health habits, and honor the sacredness of the mundane. The energy is not flashy, but it is potent, like compost turning scraps into soil, or a well-organized mind turning chaos into clarity. Mercury, Virgo's celestial ruler, is likely to be dancing in close proximity to the sun and moon, sharpening our thoughts, polishing our words, and gifting us with the rare ability to see not just what is, but what could be improved. This is the moment to draft that proposal, start that course, fix that leaky faucet. Not because the universe demands urgency, but because you deserve a life that runs smoothly, like a Swiss watch made of intention and care. And yet Virgo's gift comes with a whisper of warning. Perfection is not the goal. Precision, yes. Excellence, absolutely. But self-flagellation, that's not devotion. That's just ego in a lab coat. The shadow of this moon is hypercriticism, the kind that turns a missed deadline into a moral failing, or a crooked picture frame into a symbol of personal failure. The remedy? Compassion. Do the work, but do it with kindness. Tidy your desk, but also pat yourself on the back for showing up. Astrologically, this new moon unfolds against a backdrop of subtle tension and quiet expansion. Saturn, the taskmaster, will be wandering through fiery Aries, reminding us that discipline and freedom are not enemies. They are dance partners, often stepping on each other's toes. Neptune, dreamy and elusive, remains in Pisces, swirling illusions like fog across the landscape. But here comes Virgo, practical, grounded, and slightly exasperated, holding a flashlight and saying, yes, the dream is beautiful, but can we also pay the rent? Meanwhile, Jupiter, the planet of growth and luck, may still be gliding through Gemini, blessing communication, curiosity, and short trips. Ideas will fly, connections will spark, and suddenly that random conversation with a stranger might turn into your next big project. But Virgo whispers, write it down, organize it, follow up. For Aries, this moon illuminates your 6th house of health, work, and daily rhythms. It's time to replace burnout with balance. Swap the 3rd coffee for a walk and let your to-do list breathe. You're not lazy if you rest. You're wise. Taurus, the 5th house of creativity, love, and joy lights up. The universe hands you a paintbrush, a love letter, or a chance to play. Don't overthink it. Just create, just feel, just be. Gemini, the 4th house of home and roots, calls your name. This is not the time for grand renovations, but for small acts of care. A clean shelf, a heartfelt call to a parent, a photo album sorted with love. Your sanctuary is your soul's first home. Cancer, your third house of communication stirs. Words become spells. Conversations become bridges. Say what you mean, write that message, and don't be surprised if a long-lost idea returns, wiser and more beautiful than before. Leo, the second house of money and self-worth opens its doors. This is not about getting rich, it's about knowing your value. Track your spending, yes, but also ask, what makes me feel truly wealthy? Is it peace, time, a warm bath at 9 p.m? Honor that. Virgo, this is your new moon, a celestial birthday, a personal reset button. The universe leans in and says, what do you want to build in the next 6 months? Set your intentions with care. You are not just part of the process, you are the architect. Libra, the 12th house of solitude and the subconscious wraps you in a velvet cloak. Step back, meditate, dream. The answers aren't in the noise, they're in the silence between breaths. Let go of what no longer serves, even if you can't name it yet. Scorpio, your 11th house of friendships and future dreams awakens. Reach out, join the group, share your vision. The people who believe in your magic are closer than you think, and they're waiting for your invitation. Sagittarius, the 10th house of career and legacy, shines bright. This is your moment to aim higher. Apply for the job, launch the project, stand in your truth. The world isn't just watching, it's rooting for you. Capricorn, the 9th house of adventure and wisdom, calls you beyond the horizon. Sign up for the course, book the trip, ask the big questions. Your mind is your greatest passport, and don't let it gather dust. Aquarius, the 8th house of intimacy and shared resources, stirs with depth. This is not the time for surface talk. Dive into the real, finances, fears, desires. True connection begins where comfort ends. Pisces, your 7th house of partnerships, glows with possibility. Whether you're seeking love or strengthening a bond, remember, quality over quantity. Say what you need, listen with your heart. Relationships are not puzzles to solve, they're gardens to tend. The new moon of August 23rd, 2025, is not a fireworks show. It's a quiet morning with a cup of tea, a fresh notebook, and the soft certainty that small steps can move mountains, especially when taken with care. So clean your desk, write your list, forgive your mistakes, and when you're done, light a candle, whisper your dreams into the dark, and trust that the universe, in its infinite, slightly nerdy Virgo way, is already making a spreadsheet to help you achieve them. After all, even the stars appreciate a well-organized plan.
And there you have it, my cosmic companions. Remember, every challenge is just a stepping stone to greatness. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe so we can keep exploring together, and drop a comment to share your thoughts. Until next time, stay curious, stay bold, and keep chasing those dreams. Meow off.